Hello and welcome to another video. My name's Andrew Rainer for Thistle Tavern, and we are back with some more gameplay of Disney Lorcana on Pixelborn. Today we're going to be playing some Amethyst Steel Control. So this is kind of a mid-range control-y deck where we're just trying to outvalue the opponent using some a removal suite and some card advantage to be able to kind of work through our opponent's threats. Just before we get into the gameplay, I'm going to say we have a giveaway going on. Check out the description below. We are giving away 2 full common playsets of the first chapter. That giveaway is available globally, so please do check that out and look at that. We're also now selling full set of singles over on thistletavern.com. We've got pretty much everything in stock, so do check that out as well. And without further ado, let's get into some gameplay. We are starting. So we can go hook into Eric and make sure that we actually get on the board. Friends on the other side. I don't think we need the broom yet. And probably not the pocket watch either. See if we can find a Maleficent. No, okay. Okay, so they're playing Emerald. Amethyst Emerald, okay, interesting combo. Olaf. Oh. I don't know if he's fixed the reconnects yet or not. Let's have a look. I think this is just a case of having to restart. Okay, we'll just do a restart and we'll go into another game. If it persists, we might be scratching this video. We'll see. Okay, going second. Don't want the Ursula. I think we probably don't want the magic emitter this early either. Probably happy with the rest. Yeah, that looks pretty good. The hook is either going to be played on one or we'll ink it on one. Prince Eric's just a better version. Yeah, we'll just ink the hook. Ilsa's going to be interesting because that's a lot of resources we've got to get to. Aurora. But this is why we wanted to play the Prince Eric out instead of the instead of the hook, because Eric takes this out and stays behind, whereas Hook doesn't. So. Got a Mickey. Okie dokie. Don't think we need the pocket watch here. Just get the Tinkerbell out. If they want to trade Mickey for Eric, then I'm okay with that. Five cost Aurora is pretty good. They do want to make that trade. That's okay. That's not a trade. That's fine. I'm getting my cards confused. So we have to ink the smash and play out Jafar. Yeah, I think we're okay with that. The Jafar will be at a size where it can interact with Aurora if they quest with Aurora. Yeah, so if they don't, they leave her at home. We can't cheat out the grab your sword yet. Just play out the board. There's a chance they could be prepared us, but if they do that, I think I'm okay with this exchange on this board. Just an Aladdin, okay. Really hard, kind of thinking about just passing. Yeah, you don't need to play out anything here, I don't think. Like, they need to actually do something at some point. Mickey Mouse. Okay, that's definitely something. This card's very strong. Very, very strong. Aladdin should be taking out the Queen here, in theory. Playing out Aurora. Interesting. So just play out some stuff. Try and find a way to interact with this Mickey. We'll be able to Elsa it next turn. We'll be able to Elsa basically anything. So we should be able to start to control the board again. And the Mickey, you'll take a turn off. Hopefully find another smash. Or Big Tinkerbell. Big Tinkerbell would be excellent. Okay. Not Big Tinkerbell now. I mean, Big Tinkerbell actually would still be fine because it just deals 1 to everything. Friends on the other side is a good one. So I'm going to Magic Broom the Smash back into my deck. And then I'm going to play Friends on the other side, tapping the Mickey. See, just like that. That's how we drew it up. Queen's going to draw a card. That's kind of unfortunate. Because this just needs to make this trade. I don't want to play anything out just in case they have Be Prepared. Could well be their last card and they were just holding it. Which obviously they had a much stronger board than ours, so... Maleficent. Off goes Mickey. Make those 2 sleepy, and then the Magic Broom can start questing. And have a bell. Okay. What are we on? We're on +5. So I mean, we're playing out the other Elsa, tap the bell, and the Maleficent. Question is, do we want to... You could sing grab your sword. Let's do that. They've not played any items, so I'm likely to play items in those colours. And this means we can take out both of these if we want to. Ooh, Tinkerbell. Does that do anything? Not really, I guess. I think we still play it out, because it means that the Magic Broom can trade for Maleficent. Draw another card with the Queen. That's an excellent draw. We don't need the Jafar. So yeah, now Smash deals with the spell. The threat of the Tinkerbell should also make them slightly concerned. Okay. So Tinkerbell gets to eat the bell and the Maui here. And then we just get to keep drawing cards, so... Play out Maleficent, draw a card. Play out the other Queen in the middle. Just want to make sure that we've got enough resources, enough things to be able to deal with a threat that's going to give them 3 lore. So at the moment we are... Yeah, okay. We had enough to be able to Tinkerbell and smash a bell if they drew that off the top, which was the plan there. We're starting. That's a lot of uninkable cards. I think I'd still like access to the Rafiki. Maybe not. Let's just go without it. Try and find inkable cards. Yeah, this hand looks great. So they're playing Amber. Okay, likely to not be a super aggro Amber deck. I think I'm just going to lead on the Tinkerbell on 3 here, just because our hand's quite strong and they haven't done anything on 1. And if they're a bigger Amber deck, then I'd rather... Yeah, if they're playing green, then they're going to be a slightly bigger deck. Yeah, that's a good draw too. So yeah, Tinkerbell's going to be pretty good here, because it's going to let us shift into the other Tinkerbell, and then we've got Grab Your Sword as a follow-up as well, so we should have a lot of interaction for what they're doing. We want to try and get our hand empty if we're trying to deal with the Flynn Rider. Cheshire Cat. Okay, this works out really well for us, so what we can do is we can ink the Jafar. We can shift the Tinkerbell. And then Tinkerbell's going to attack this. We're going to discard the Elsa because that's a long way away yet. And then we get to deal 2 to the Cheshire Cat as well. So that works out really nicely. So get rid of both of those, and didn't really cost us... It cost us an Elsa for like the mid-game, but we've got a reasonable hand to see us through the next couple of turns, so... They play other small annoying things, then we've got Grab Your Sword. If they don't, then we've got friends on the other side to be able to start drawing some more cards again. Let's see what their follow-up is, though. Early Tinkerbell Giant Fairy is just so good. Okay, they've got a Evasive Tinkerbell. So we'll just start by drawing 2 cards. I think I'm actually just going to draw 2 more. Yeah, like if they want to try and interact with my Tinkerbell, then I think I'm okay with that. But I just need to find more inkable cards to be able to kind of keep progressing. Kuzco's a good one. We can shuffle our friends the other side back into our deck. We can quest with a Tinkerbell. We're going to play out the Pocket Watch, and we're going to ink the Eric. Yeah, we don't need to challenge this turn, but this will give us that flexibility if we need to just throw something at one of their things. Obviously, we're quite already high on lore. Like Tinkerbell's a pretty good one there. Kuzco's obviously high on lore as well, and it will just trade with something. So hopefully we can get value out of like throwing the broom at Kuzco and then like grab your sword. Found a Simba. They found a Flynn Rider. Okay, that doesn't matter. We get to grab your sword, that, and then the Simba. That's fine. This actually works out really well for us, because we get to play the grab your sword, deal 2 to everything. Then Tinkerbell gets to deal with Simba, and that deals with the rest of the Tinkerbell, and then the broom gets to deal with the Kuzco. So just entirely clear the board, and okay, that's going to stay there. Just entirely clear the board and not have to worry about what they're doing. We've got obviously the Tinkerbell, which is already still good. We've got another grab your sword. We've got the Mirror. Hades is about the best thing they could have played there. Hopefully they get back. They're getting back Kuzco. Okay. They have Cruella. Cruella. So that won't be able to trade for this. So Prince Eric's a pretty good one there. Do we want to? I guess I just want to be questing this. If they want to trade the Hades into this, I think that's kind of where I'm at. I want that to happen. And then Elsa can freeze things next turn. Yeah, like this Tinkerbell's had like infinite value anyway, so. Play out the Kuzco. Just fine. We can ink the Eric. Play out the Elsa. Keep this Cruella frozen. And then we can actually play a hasty or a rushed beast next turn to deal with the Kuzco. The benefit of the Pocket Watch is just going to be able to allow us to play things to deal with these threats. Simba as a bodyguard, yep, that's fine. And Rapunzel for no value. Cool. Is there any value in the grab your sword? I don't think so. So I think I am just going Elsa into Simba. And then we'll play out Beast. And obviously not kill either of my really impactful items. And then Beast is going to take out the Kuzco. And then that's just a trade, but that's okay. And then we want to hold... Well, we can play out the Eric. We've got enough resources. And then that gives us access to grab your sword next turn as well. Be our guest. Cheshire Cat, sure. So let's put them to 16, and they've got the Cheshire Cat. Oh, that's a good one. How about we do everything we want to do? So we deal with the Rapunzel, deal 2 to this, we'll quest with this, and then we'll take this out. And if they want to bounce one of our things, I'm okay with that. They've all got really impactful effects. The fact they're not on 17 either is really important. If they're on 17 and they can just play a Kuzco, and we can't interact with it because of the ward, so they need to play multiple things. I think for the same reason we just want to deal with this Maximus, because it's going to put them to 17. So I think we just want to do both of these. Mad Hatter, yep, that's okay. So we play the friends on the other side. Ink the Maleficent. We go to 15, we play the Tinkerbell out. And then, yeah, they are in big trouble. Because they can deal with Eric, but that still gives us lethal. Tinkerbell and Elsa's 5, so they need to deal with the Elsa here. They found the Cusco, but it was not good enough. Cool. So that's a really interesting deck. Obviously you could see it was playing the board really nicely and being able to interact with what our opponent is doing. We didn't draw the Ursulas in either of those games or end up playing out the Rafikis, but obviously they are very impactful cards in the other decks that we've played. But yeah, I think that game probably showed the power of the Pocket Watch, just being able to make Tinkerbell Giant Fairy hasty, or being able to challenge on the first turn. That seemed very, very impactful. So yeah, thanks very much everyone for watching. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, look at the giveaway that's down in the description below. Check out the website thistletavern.com. We've got plenty of singles for Lorcana. We should have some sealed product up at the end of next week. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you next time.